What this role has taught me is that life is precious.
Two best things in my life were the person in the very beginning and the person at the very end. And that's a pretty good thing to be able to say, I think.
Every morning that I wake up and I'm breathing, I can feel it. I take a moment to say, thank God I'm alive for another day.
Well, sadly, Saturday, August 19th, 2023 would be the last morning that Ron Cephas Jones would give thanks as he passed away at the age of 66 today. While Ron's acting career spanned over 30 years and included roles on The Get Down, Mr. Robot, Half Nelson, Across the Universe, and I loved him on Luke Cage, the role we will remember him most by was his Emmy-winning one, William on This Is Us.
Who the hell is
My name is Randall Pearson. I'm your biological son. Yeah.
Man, that was a hell of a thing you did knocking on my door that day.
Come on, man.
I came here today so I could look you in the eye, say that to you, and then get back in my fancy-ass car and finally prove to myself and to you and to my family who loves me that I didn't need a thing from you, even after I knew who you were.
You want to come in?
Okay.
The Emmy goes to Ron Cephas Jones from This Is Us.
In 2018, Sterling K. Brown got to applaud his on-screen dad as he made his way up onto the stage to accept his Emmy for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Drama Series.
And Sterling, like you told me, all you got to do is show up, man.
And today, Sterling grieved the fellow actor that he definitely got something from, writing, "Life imitated art today, and one of the most wonderful people the world has ever seen is no longer with us. Ron Cephas Jones has passed away, and the world is a little less bright. Brother, you are loved, and you will be missed. Keep them laughing in the next phase of existence, and I'll see you when I get there." Celebs like Mahershala Ali, Holly Robinson Pete, Michael Beach, Kim Fields, and Dule Hill, who guest starred in the second last episode of This Is Us, commented, "No words." Well, in that episode called The Train, which would be Ron's final appearance on the series, he did have some words, some very powerful ones, for Rebecca, played by Mandy Moore, as she transitioned to the afterlife.
This is quite sad, isn't it? The end?
Oh, I don't know. The way I see it, if something makes you sad when it ends, it must have been pretty wonderful when it was happening.
Today, in a post liked by Jennifer Garner, Mandy Instagrammed a photo from that episode writing, "I'll never forget how special it was to film this particular episode and welcome him back to say a proper goodbye to our This Is Us family and the whole experience. I'm just so sad."
I've always felt it a bit lazy to just think of the world as sad, because so much of it is. Because everything ends. Everything dies.
Getting to know and work with Ron on the wild ride of This Is Us was the greatest gift. He was pure magic as a human and an artist. I will treasure all the moments forever.
But if you step back and look at the whole picture, if you're brave enough to allow yourself the gift of a really wide perspective.
Chrissy Metz revealed that Ron changed her perspective, writing today, "Ron, thank you for brightening every room you walked into. I'll never forget, and I've been changed by your kind heart, amazing spirit, immeasurable talent, and beautiful smile. May your transition be full of light and peace."
If you do that, you'll see that the end is not sad, Rebecca. It's just the start of the next incredibly beautiful thing.
One of the next beautiful things that Ron left us with was his daughter, Jasmine Cephas Jones, who starred in Hamilton and now stars on Blindspotting. She actually posted a photo on August 1st showing that her dad was sharing his expertise with the Labyrinth Theatre Company in a workshop for 3 new plays. Ron's last role was on Apple TV Plus's Truth Be Told, playing Octavia Spencer's dad, and after initially writing a tribute to Ron today, a few hours later, Octavia added, "Update, this one is hitting very hard. I learned so much from Ron in every single scene we had together. Whenever I saw his name on the call sheet, I would get excited because I knew I'd be getting a year's worth of technique in that 8-hour day. For those pursuing acting as a living, let Emmy Award winner Ron Cephas Jones be the type of perfection you strive to achieve. That man could break down a scene." Jasmine gets it, honestly. Along with Emmys acknowledging that perfection, Ron said on the Build series in 2017 that viewers would tell him what an impact he had on them.
People come up to me all the time, and it's like, I just felt like it was so healing, and I wanted to be able to say that to my uncle or my aunt or my mother before she passed.
Roll all your windows down, Randall. Crank up the music.
It's been a healing process and a beautiful thing, to be able to touch people in that way.
Another beautiful thing that will continue on will be Ron's work.
Okay.
So yeah, we can be sad that Ron is gone, but let's smile, remembering that watching Ron on screen was pretty wonderful while it was happening. Rest in peace, Ron.